David Mwangi knows that his wife of 24 years really can't see him, but he also knows that she can identify his voice, his touch, his love for her that remains unwavering even in the face of such complex medical conditions. Edna has been lying in this coma for the last 1 year and 1 month. 6 of those months spent at the Aga Khan University Hospital, the last 7 here at home in a room that was once their shared bedroom, but one that has been converted into an ICU of sorts.
Nikaamua nimpeleke nyumbani na nikamtengenezea pahali najua ni pahali comfortable hata yeye anajua.
And that best care is what he strives to get her every day. He first covered the basics, the special hospital bed, 2 nurses who offer her care around the clock, and the specialist doctors who check on her from time to time. Edna has been dependent on the tubes to breathe and to feed, but she wasn't always like this. David tells us that Edna, his love for over 20 years, was once full of life, chatty, a dedicated wife and mother. However, life for her and her family changed on the 14th of July last year. She was driving back from work when she was involved in a crash along Waiyaki Way. She broke her legs in that accident.
She was first taken to Kikuyu Hospital and then transferred to the Aga Khan Hospital, University Hospital.
Things took a turn for the worse when she went in for surgery to fix a fractured leg.
I spoke to her on the phone, and in the evening when we went to see her, she was not talking, she was blind.
Tuliambiwa ameenda ina koma, hakuweza kuamka.
She hasn't uttered a word since then. But that hasn't stopped her family from involving her in their day-to-day activities. Every day, she is moved from her bed to the living room. Here, they tell us that they set the TV to programs she enjoyed watching before, like the Food Channel. Her husband tells us that accepting her condition wasn't an easy process. Her eldest daughter agrees.
For the first few months, actually, denial was how people start. But once you come to accept that, all you can do is pray to God and just hope that one day she'll be fine.
The family's faith is evident even in her room turned ward. That faith and an undying commitment that keeps a husband housebound for the sake of his wife. He says leaving her has never crossed his mind.
Tumekaa na yeye 23 years. Hajai atapotea hata siku moja. Na I believe tulikuwa tunapendana. Hata yeye kama ningekuwa in that situation, najua angejifanyia tu hivyo.
Bound by that love, this family is trying their best to give their wife, daughter and mother their best, but the financial strain is beginning to show. In the aftermath of the surgery that confined her to this condition, the family owes the hospital 6.3 million shillings. Even offering Edna home care is still costly, though lesser than what it would cost at the hospital. Their finances are now stretching very thin.
I would call upon any well-wishers who actually have a chance to help us. They can actually attend the fundraising.
The doctors tell them that a patient like Edna can recover in 12 to 18 months. They have crossed the 12 months mark. They are optimistic that the next 6 months will bring them their miracle that will see Edna rise from her bed and find her voice again. Brenda Wanga, NTV.